Namaste. Welcome to Telugu Prajala Mana Sakshi TV. I am Swarna. Vastu and Graha Sastra showki Swagatam Suswagatam. Today we are going to discuss about how we can solve our problems in our life with Vastu. In that, today's topic is holiday season. To discuss that, we are back with our leading astrologer and expert, Dr. Dipika Sanghi Gupta. Namaste Deepika ji, how are you and welcome to the show?
Namaste Swarna ji, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So before we begin the show, viewers, if you have any questions and would like to consult Deepika ji, you can reach out to Om Holistic Healings at 732-979-2080 or you can email us at vastusakshtv@gmail.com. Without any further delay, let's start our show. So Deepika ji, so let's talk about holiday season. All I can think of is holiday season means three things: fun, family, and comes the stress.
So true.
So, Deepika ji, let's talk about how was your childhood? Like, how did you see the festivals or the holidays? Like, it was very simple, right?
Yeah, it used to be so simplicity at that time. We used to go to our, maternal grandparents' house, and then, all the cousins, we used to gather at their house, and then sleeping in one room, eating in one plate, and, all those stuff used to happen, and then playing a lot, and fighting also, and, like all those stuff used to happen. And then because we were girls, so we used to play dolls with the dolls also, and then the male cousins, they used to just come between the game and they used to disturb us and we used to cry. So all those memories are there. Like it used to be very simple, nothing like computer gadgets, mobile phones. Just we used to have video games, and that was also very rare. Just one or two in the family, that's it. It was nothing like every child is having their own personal games, and then tablet sales used to come and with those video games, and just one game in one that video game, right?
That's
So we used to play that, and that was also given like 15 minutes. It was distributed among all the cousins that okay, you play now, you will play, you will get the chance, and all those stuff used to happen. And then
that
sometimes we used to play a lot of cards. And then at the night when we used to sleep, then our grandparents, they used to narrate one story to us, the story with some moral, with some ethical values at the end. And then they used to ask her, okay, what you have learned from the story, okay, what you have learned. And then we all used to give answer, okay, I learned this, I learned this. So that kind of a thing used to happen. And then just to listen that story, we all used to sleep in their room, that we want to be like, we want our bed to be here because we need to listen the story. And how you used to do.
that's really true, Deepika ji. Like you, when you said like sharing, they don't need to really teach us sharing. That is how
Yeah.
it used to be. And when it comes to simplicity, yes, I used to play with my cousins with the clay. We used to make like all the clay pots and stuff. We used to play. It was totally different, and not just being a kid. And I see like my parents, like my mom, my aunt, everybody, they used to rush, but I never saw this much stress in their
Yeah.
faces. Like however we are seeing, how much ever we are seeing now,
Yeah.
parents or mom or dad, everybody is super stressed out during this holiday time. They
Yeah.
used to be tired. I get it. Like, even they were like working all the time in older days, like, when we were little. But I
Yeah.
never remembered seeing my parents getting this much stressed out, how we are right now.
See, because today, as parents, we are doing so many duties. Earlier, ladies were maximum involved in the kitchen area and with the children. The
Yes.
male used to go out of the house to work. But now, see, especially we ladies are doing so much multitasking. We are looking at home, we are looking at business, we are looking after children. So there is a lot of things which we are handling. So definitely, the stress has become the part of the life,
Yes,
which was
that's true.
earlier not. And then there was simplicity among the people. If somebody has something in their mind or heart, they will share with the family members, they will take their advice. But now today, the society has something become so plastic that nobody wants to share their problem. People used to only put good things on the Facebook so that they should get appreciation in the society. So everything has become so show like kind of a thing. Nothing like, that simplicity that if somebody has a problem, they can go out and talk to the family. No, everybody keep the door shut to that thing. So that's also creates the stress, right?
Yes, I totally agree with you, Deepika ji. So, through Vastu, how can women get help? Like, women we see like they get like lot of stress, especially during the holiday season, doing multitasking.
Hmm.
So, how do you think through Vastu we can give them some relief?
See, Vastu can be really very beneficial for the women to, release their stress, especially during this holiday season when there will be family friends around, when the kids will be at home, and then you see a lot of cooking and then work also. So there will be many changes in the lifestyle during the holiday season. So the ladies, first of all, they can, whenever they feel stress or something, they can go to the northwest of the house, north or northeast of the house. They can sit there for some time. They can listen to some music, or they can do a little bit of pranayam, a breathing exercises in these three areas. So this will automatically calm down their nervous, the stress and everything. Like nervous system will be calmed down, so they will feel ease. They will feel happiness inside, because see, stress will keep coming going, right? But a little small steps which we can do to heal ourselves instantly, that's what it is needed. Because during the holiday season we cannot think that for 1 hour I just need a break. No, that time and the situation won't allow us. So this is the best part, that female should go either in the northwest, north or northeast, and they should sit there for some time, listen to the music, or do a little bit of breathing exercise, and all good. Within seconds, the aura and energy of the body and mind gets changed.
Awesome. So, when you told me about the women's health, how can parents, like, along with the balancing lot of things, they'll have like two different opinions in lot of things. So, they need like parents as mom and dad both need like lot of mental stability.
Hmm.
So, for that, is there any specific direction like how you told for women? Is there anything like that, Dipkaji?
Yes, see, a house, just like we humans have, physical, psychological, mental, emotional, and then spiritual aspects of life. Similarly, when we draw the four walls of a house, then automatically the Vastu Purush gets activated. And then there are the places in the house which governs the psychological issues. Some areas govern the emotional issues, some governs the physical issues, and then some governs the spiritual issues. Some parts are totally dedicated to the material life. So here, because parents wants that mental stability and calmness, so I would say that that one should go into the north or the northeast of the house. So parents, they can sit in the northeast. They can again, for better and more quicker change of the energy, they can spread a light creamish mat over there, or they can just take any stole or something of light creamish color, and then they can do a little bit of meditation over there. This will relieve them from the stress instantly.
Okay. So, Deepka ji, after you told me about particular directions for the people of the house or head of the house to get relief from the pressure or the tension, so I remember one more biggest tension is expenses. Like,
Yeah.
we have to be ready with lot of money, lot of expenses coming up. So, is there any way that we can control our expenses? I know not going for shopping is the best way, but through Vastu, is there a way we can, reduce the expenses or, or increase the income? Is there any way like that?
See, definitely, we can increase the income and we can control the expenses. But the problem is that, see, in increasing the income, it depends what profession the parents are in. Are the parents related to IT? Are they in business? Are they in like into the medicines, in healthcare? What kind of a profession they are in? So according to the profession, there are the directions in the house which we can heal and which we can create the more energy over there so that the income gets increases. And then the second thing is that yes, we can definitely control the expenses too, because when we control the expenses, then whatever may the business or their profession is, once the expenses are controlled, it's good, right? Like
Yeah.
I did a vastu of a couple's house, and they used to give money to their friends and family, and they never used to give them back. So
Yeah.
we did a few remedies over there, and suddenly, their energy, their thought process shifted, and they stopped giving the money to the family and the friends. They used to make them a little bit of emotional fool, because they knew that the couple is very emotional and they want to help people, though they were also like not very very rich, but yeah, they have a decent living. And that's why people used to fool them that we need for this, that, and then nothing comes. So once, why they got into vastu, because the husband gave money, a good amount, to one of his friend, and then the friend died after 3 days of
Oh,
that. So the widow of the person very well knew that they have that money. So when he got the money from the insurance, she did not pay them, even not one fourth. So they thought that, there is something, we should also control the expenses, because anything can happen to me also the very next day. So I should also save for my family. So that changed their mind and feeling, and then they came to me for the vastu. So definitely we can control the expenses. First of all, keep a yellow vase, any kind of yellow vase, on the
okay.
floor in the southern side of southwest. This is the
Oh,
first remedy.
okay.
Yes, don't put any kind of flowers in it, and don't put even the dry flowers in it, or dry flower sticks in it. But keep one yellow vase on the floor in southern side of southwest. So this is the very first remedy, especially to control the expenses in the holiday season. And the second is that keep your wallet, keep your credit cards and everything in the southwest of the house. So
Okay.
that will give stability to those credit cards and debit cards and checkbooks. They won't be, they will create the energy over there that the expensive will get controlled.
This is
So
very
these two.
important, Deepika ji, for everyone to know. Because we usually, everybody have their own place where they usually keep their wallets, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as they enter into the house, they keep somewhere the handbags or wallets. So this is definitely a good point to be noted. They can just, I guess it's not just for holiday season, right, Deepika ji? That point
Yeah.
will help them slow down with the expenses, like for
Yes, then
rest of the life.
this is always like, if you keep your wallets, bags in the southwest, and keep one yellow vase on the floor in southern side of southwest, that controls the expenses. And then never keep the shoes in the southwest of the house.
Okay.
See, everything has the energy, right? And then in the Vastu, especially, as I said, that, Vastu works on your subconscious and conscious. It's a scientific thing. So, see what shoes do. The shoes is kind of a, movement, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
when we keep the shoes in the southwest, then definitely the stability of the house, the financial stability of the house gets a negative vibes. I'm not saying that that will bring expenses, but yes, a negative vibe is created. So always avoid keeping the shoes in the southwest of the house.
Okay. Definitely,
Yeah.
Deepika ji. I note that point right now. I'm going to do that. Going to check that. So, so Deepika ji, like expenses and mental stability, all these comes like with trying to make everyone happy. Which
Yeah.
is really hard, especially during the holiday season, as you'll have a lot of people in the house, your relatives or your grandparents. It's a
Huh.
season for people to get together. So,
Hmm.
is there we can do anything with the vastu to? I mean, I know it's practically keeping everyone happy. I don't know how much it is possible, but is there anything we can do through vastu to at least make them satisfied?
See, first of all, to make anybody happy, the four pillars of human existence is man, chit, buddhi, and ahankar. So, what is man? The man is the, the water element. The man is your jal tattva. Then, what is chit? The chit is your desires. So, it is earth element. Then comes the buddhi. The buddhi is air element, because see, your mind can travel anywhere, right? You don't need any conveyance or nothing. So it is air element. You can travel anywhere by your mind, right? And the last is ahankar, which is ego, and then which is fire element. So see, the four pillars of human existence, man, chit, buddhi, ahankar, is all about the five elemental theory. Then the body is about the five elemental theory. And then the house is also about the five elemental theory. So that is why it is said, when all the zones are balanced in the house, when the water element, air element, fire element, earth element is all balanced in the house, then definitely, you can make everybody happy. So, because see, the water element governs the psychological part of the life, then the earth element. So, to make anybody happy, one should be happy mentally, one should be happy emotionally, one should be happy physically, and one should have satisfaction spiritually,
Yes.
right? So, all the four things are required. So, when we do the Vastu, then we balance and we synchronize the five elemental theory of the house with our five elemental theory.
Yeah.
So that is why that makes and that creates and generates a positive energy throughout. So to make everybody happy, it's very, very important to have the Vastu perfect house. If to make everybody happy, it is very important that we create through the Vastu, we can create and generate that positive vibes and energy in the house,
Okay. So,
right?
yeah, that's true, Deepika ji. I agree. I'm just really making note of those points so that I can get benefit of Vastu right away. So, so Deepika ji, like I mentioned, like so many people will be home, right? So, like grandparents will come, guests, close friends, close family friends will come. So,
Hmm.
even how many ever people come, we don't have that many rooms in the house. So,
Yeah,
we might have to give our master bedroom to older people, like or grandparents or somebody. So, if
yeah.
people have to give that to them, master bedroom, is that okay? Because I was thinking, is it okay to share the master bedroom with others?
See, it is okay. First of all, a master bedroom is, about the couple's bedroom, right? So, just think twice before giving your master bedroom to the guest, because guest is not a stable energy, right? And you have to be there before and after them. So, for master bedroom, first of all, I'll say that it depends what kind of a guest you're having at home. Let's say if the parents are coming, you can keep them in southwest. If friends are coming to stay, then the northwest is good, west is also good. If other relatives are coming, then the southern side of southeast is good. If other friends, like are coming, close friends are coming, then the east of northeast is also good. So it depends what kind of a person is coming to visit you and for how many days they want to spend.
Yeah.
Naturally, see, on a very practical grounds, we don't want friends for a longer period of time, right?
Yeah.
Like guest at home, I mean to say that we don't want that for a longer period of time. So it is always good that make them stay in the northwest. That is the best thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely, Deepika ji. So this is also one more point. Today, I feel like noting down all the each and single point, whatever you're saying, because right now we are in that festival mode. Like holiday season is coming up. We're gonna have a lot of get-togethers, and not every person in the family going to have holidays. Like some people might have to work. So
hmm.
if they are coming to my home and some of them have to work, do you think we should give them like a basement is a good idea to work or for living there? Like what is better, Deepika ji? What is the better thing to do with the basement?
See, for the basement, you can definitely work. But again, as I've always said, that whether it's a basement, whether it's a living room, whether it's a master bedroom, hardly matters. The area matters. The zone matters. So, in the basement also, you can pick the best positive zones to work. Again, as I said earlier, that we have to see that whether what profession the person is in, what kind of a work he wants to carry. Let's say if he is into the hospitality business or IT business or into the medicines, what kind of a work and he or she wants to do in the basement, so they can pick accordingly that okay, I want to do this, so this zone is best for me or that zone is best for me, and then sit in that zone and then deliver the results and you will get one of the best.
Okay. Okay. So, Deepika ji, after talking so much about holiday season, I have a question I want to ask you. You have shared us how it was when you were when you were at your childhood, how you used to celebrate the festivals or how you used to feel about it. So
Yeah.
now the season is coming up. What are the stress or the things you're facing right now?
There are many, see, just like every other female. So, as the festivals are coming, so for Christmas, you have to pick gifts also. Then for some friends, you have to ship them. First, to picking the gifts is a big thing. It's a
Yes.
very time consuming thing, and it's a very big thing. And then you have to ship them all and then decorate the Christmas tree and everything. So, and then, there are back to back dinner or lunch at friends and family place for the Christmas. So, and between all this, I have to keep doing the shows. I have to go for the visits. I have to look at my office. So, and then I travel for Vastu. So, there are so many things in the platter right now, which I'm dealing with. You tell me how you dealing with everything.
Kind of same, Deepika ji, as we are in US, and we kind of have the same similar kind of lifestyle because we work. We don't have any extra help from outside or anybody. We have to
Yeah,
deal and manage all the things, and we still
yeah,
need to balance and stay cool. So that is the reason I was telling from the beginning of the show. I've been noting all the points down because whatever we are talking today are really useful for the people living in the house. Like, we are not talking about big changes like how to build a house, those things,
yeah,
but these
yeah.
points are very very useful and everybody needs it for sure.
Yes,
So
everybody needs, I think so. Yeah.
yeah, so Deepika ji, during this holiday time we have like a lot of people over, right? So which direction is better for everyone to spend time with, like each other as a family, like not just being because we have a living area which may not be in the right direction, right? Like I don't know about that. So what do you think, like where is the best direction so we can check about that?
See, the best direction to spend time is eastern side of the Northeast. When people sit over there, family and friends spend time over there, then they usually have, more and more moments of happiness and joy. So the best is that sit in the eastern side of the Northeast. That is one of the very good zone. Then, if you don't have that, because some might have kitchen over there or a bathroom over there, so then the other directions is northwest and the west. So even these directions are very good to spend more and more time with the family. So
Oh,
when we spend time here, so these zones are something, the zones of happiness, the zones of joy, the zones which can make relationships more and more harmonious. So these are that kind of zones. So that's why spend more time in these zones.
okay. So Deepika ji, along with the directions, can you tell us like is there any specific things we can put like just to bring that positivity, the bonding, love in the family, like any changes, small changes in the house?
You can put more and more family pictures in the Southwest. That brings a lot of bonding in the family. So the pictures in the Southwest is a very good thing to put. And then, the positive paintings you can put throughout the house, like the painting of flowers, the painting of peacock. In the Northeast, even the painting of Buddha is good. So these kind of things can bring. See, if we are happy inside, then we can enjoy each and every second of the life, right? If we are calm inside, happy inside, so we can enjoy. But if we are stressed inside, if we are not happy inside, so though we are into a big party, still we feel that loneliness, right?
Yeah,
Still,
that's true.
we don't feel that happiness. So just to have that happiness and calmness inside, we can put all these things. Then see, the deer. Deer is what? Deer is something very, calm kind of an animal. So you can put the statue of a deer, that is okay. Then, on the Christmas tree, you can put the positive symbols, especially throughout the house also. You can put some positive saying, positive notes. That also makes happy. Like, near the gas stove, like kitchen, you can keep some positive sayings over there. So whenever you cook or whenever you do, you keep on reading them, keep on
Yeah.
reading them, right? So when I'm talking this like back 15, 16 years back, when I was studying astrology and I was doing my M in astrology, Jyotish Visharad. So now there was an exam where we have to write about all the 27 constellations, and then see uh, like my all my friends who were doing that, we all have small children at home, so we have to look after them, and then we have to get prepared for the examinations too. So we have to write about them, their lordships, and everything about them, which used to be very, very deep thing. So what we did just to learn at that point, we put that table everywhere in the house, like near the bedside, in the kitchen. So whenever we used to work, we used to keep on reading Ashwini, Bharni, Kritika, Rohini. So we used to keep on reading, and that stored in the mind. And then when we gave the exam, it was like very good. We scored good. So
Yeah.
just keep positive sayings everywhere. That is the best thing. Definitely avoid God's idol, especially Ganesha, and definitely avoid animals picture like lion, tiger, all those wild animal pictures, and avoid elephant also. These should not be kept. Camel is good because camel is again the animal of patience and wisdom. So again, camel is good. Camel can be good.
So, along with the pictures in the painting, is there any specific directions we should avoid, Deepika ji?
Definitely avoid eastern side of the southeast. That creates a lot of anxiety in the person. Then avoid southern side of southwest, and avoid western side of northwest. These three zones have been mentioned as, like, in the earlier days, the Ko Bhavan, where the queen used to go and cry, and she used to do all those emotional dramas to get the
Mhm.
things done by the king. So those were the areas. So avoid sitting in these areas, and avoid even putting pictures in this area.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
Deepika ji, not just the parents, like, adults, like there will be there's going to be lots of kids in the house too. And,
yeah.
like first few hours, it'll be all fun and chit chat, but after that, they'll start fighting or they have like misunderstandings.
Yeah.
So, do you suggest anything through Vastu we can keep them calm, please?
Yes, definitely. See, first of all, put some happy aroma oils in the house. That creates very good positive vibes. So, put a diffuser in the northwest or north or the northeast, and then you can put orange essential oil or mandarin essential oil, or wherever the kids are playing in that room, you can put this essential oil for 30-35 minutes in a diffuser. So that will keep their energies on more on the happier side, giving side. And yes, and the second thing is that after every 2 hours, you can make them sit in the northeast or the west or north or northwest, any of these four directions, and make them do a little bit of meditation just for 2 to 3 minutes, and their energies will calm down. Because see,
Okay.
kids have are today kids are like super energy level. Even we used to be, but our energies are a little bit different from their energy, right? Because we used to play, so we used to channelize the energy. Today kids don't play, they play on their video games, like all of them sitting in one room, but all of them on their mobile, right? Or they
Yes.
play on their PCs, so they are not actually doing any physical work. That's why that energy does not get channelized,
Yeah, that's
right?
totally, I agree with you, Deepika ji.
Yeah, so that is why just make them do meditation in the northeast, north, northwest, or west for 2 to 5 minutes, and they will be good.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Deepika ji, for helping us understand. And really, these tips are useful for our holiday season. So once again, thank you so much for your
Thank
time. So viewers, next week we will be coming back with another interesting topic on Vastu and Graha Sastra. This is Swarna signing off. You're watching Telugu Prajala Manasakshi, Sakshi TV. Namaste.